In this video, we're going to explore compassion versus enabling, how love sets clear boundaries. I have been exploring this concept of compassion for meeting hate in my video series. This is building upon my previous videos. This is a script that I have written because I want to make sure this information is clear and articulate. But this is really important information because we all enable in some ways because we all have wounds within ourselves. So I hope you will stay tuned to understand the true difference between compassion and enabling. So there is a deep confusion that many sensitive, loving, spiritually oriented people struggle with. And this is the belief that compassion means saying yes, staying quiet, or absorbing other people's pain. But compassion is not the absence of boundaries, and enabling is not love. Knowing the difference between the two is essential for healing ourselves and essential for healing the world. Compassion is rooted in truth. It sees the person clearly, their wounds, their potential, their divinity. And because of that clarity, compassion is honest. Enabling, however, avoids truth. It looks away from the harm. It says, I'm fine when it's not. It sacrifices integrity in order to keep the peace. Compassion tells the truth gently. Enabling hides the truth to prevent discomfort. Compassion creates space where healing can happen. It honors another person's sovereignty and growth, and it allows them to take accountability. But enabling carries the burden for them. It takes responsibility for their emotions, their choices, their consequences. Compassion says, I'm with you. Enabling says, I'll carry you, even if it destroys me. Compassion recognizes that learning sometimes requires discomfort, that healing requires feeling, that accountability is an act of love. Enabling prevents growth by shielding people from the very experiences that would help them evolve. It says, I will protect you from consequences, when the highest truth is you deserve to grow beyond this pattern. Boundaries are not walls. Boundaries are clarity. Compassion says, I love you, but I won't allow you to harm me or others. I care about you, but I won't participate in this destructive behavior. Enabling says, I'll tolerate this so you don't get upset. I'll silence myself so that you won't abandon me. Compassion protects the connection. Enabling destroys it quietly over time. Compassion arises from wholeness, a place inside that knows we can meet the moment with truth and care. Enabling arises from fear, fear of rejection, fear of conflict, fear of being seen as unkind, fear of losing control. When we act from fear, we are abandoning ourselves. When we act from compassion, we honor everyone involved. A compassionate no is one of the highest forms of love. It says, what you are doing is hurting yourself. What you are doing is hurting others. I refuse to support this because I see who you truly are, not who you are acting like right now. Enabling says yes to the behavior that causes harm because it is easier in the moment. But easy is not love. Truth is love. When we meet someone with compassion, they feel seen, not indulged, loved, not rescued, respected, not controlled. Compassion is a mirror. It helps people see themselves clearly so that they can choose differently. Enabling keeps the wound alive because it protects the wound from being healed. Compassion and enabling may look similar on the surface, but their energy is completely different. Compassion stands beside you. Enabling stands in front of you and blocks your growth. Compassion honors your soul. Enabling protects your wounds. Compassion is love in alignment. Enabling is fear in disguise. And when we choose compassion, real, embodied, truthful compassion, we support healing in ourselves, in others, and in the collective field. Love with an open heart. Stand with clear boundaries. And remember, you can be compassionate without abandoning yourself. That is what true love looks like, and that is what true power looks like. Women who justify the abuse of other women, those who justify abuse of children or sexual abuse of children, those who justify harming others, those who justify taking away from others, you are enabling. You are actually harming yourself and allowing others to continue to harm others without taking accountability and growing. We all do this when we have unhealed wounds in some way or another. It is time that we all self-reflect and see where we enable and where we are compassionately meeting others. True healing comes when we do our inner work. I invite you to do yours so that we can help those that are causing harm do their own inner work. This is how we heal the world, by healing ourselves. My book, The Divine Within, Healing Ourselves to Heal the World, which is available on Amazon and other online platforms, does offer a step-by-step path of how to self-reflect and how to heal yourself and how to have boundaries in the world so that you can help others heal by shining a light on their own unhealed wounds. I'm sending you all such deep love and appreciation for who you are. You are sacred, divine souls. You just might be at levels of forgetting. Anytime you engage from separation, fear, or hate, you are forgetting that we are all divine. It is time to come home.